Hey guys, it's Main here, back again with another IE review. Today we have Trappythedemon in stream today as Trappy, not Trappy the Demon. Going to be doing his review on stream today in Toolbox, so he gave me the Toolbox link, prefers that instead. Completely fine. As you guys know, if I prefer IE if you guys aren't available in the stream, because Toolbox has a weird bug where if you don't have it open at the same time as I do, I can't actually see your Toolbox. So anyways, if you're in stream, it's fine. I'll review it on Toolbox. I prefer Toolbox anyways. It just is finicky sometimes. That's why I don't suggest it. Anyways, all that aside, let's go look at it. Looks like probably a World 6 gamer. Definitely a World 6 gamer considering of dragon statues and onyx. Yeah. Not quite Eclipse Skulls and everything yet. So, I mean, that's #1 priority. Try to get Eclipse Skulls on... This already used this way with these. Okay, got it. Eclipse Skulls is probably #1 priority. I think getting this eclipsed everything. The fact you even got the Cavern 9 statues Onyx without the multi-kill bonus from Smoldering Plateau is a little crazy to me. Not a requirement by any means. It just would have made it a lot easier. But definitely go for Eclipse Skulls. It looks like you're doing that already. Make sure to prioritize Super Chows on your Blood Berserker or your second Blood Berserker if you have 2 of them. So you can do that, get the Lava Skulls, and then do Eclipse. You have some of them already close to 1 billion, like Citringe is there. The Sugmas, the Stilt Moles, all those ones, get those ones up first because they're easier to get to. You're almost there at 1 billion. And then get the rest of them to 1 billion. Eclipse, get some damage multi, get some extra multi-kill per tier. Very fun stuff. Apart from that, the mini-bosses, you need to get on your Baba Yaga kill rotations. If you're not subscribed to the notifications in the Discord, I would recommend doing that and try to do that every hour, every 5 hours, whatever. Just try to do it more often than you are doing it here because you're missing out on free multi-kill per tier. 5-minute uncandy, yeah. Literally, yeah. You can definitely get a lot of these up to Eclipse pretty easily. Samurai Guardians, Lantern and Spirit's probably the closest thing you can do to Eclipse. Samurai Guardian's going to be the next just because you're there. But eclipsing World 6 is a lot easier because the kill requirement for the portals is obviously a lot higher than World 5. So, and the locks too. Wow, okay. Yikes. Okay, we'll come back to that. Stamps almost at 13,000. Pretty good. Okay, multi-tool stamps not at 200, 210. So big priority, big push. Try to get to multi-tool 220 is the major goal. After that, carry capacity stuff. Try to intertwine that if you can with multi-tool so you can get carry capacity up. That's the next big grind when it comes to stamps. Is just carry capacity. So Matty Bag stamp, Little Mighty Bag, Chopping Bag, Bug Sack, Bags of Head, Mason Jar. All those ones really really important. Try to afford it with a Gilded Stamp, stamp cost reduction, whatever have you. I don't know what your Atom Collider actually is right now. Is it 30? It's not 30. So we'll come back to that, talk about gaming in a second, especially since Toolbox has better tools for it. But stamps-wise, I think you should focus on trying to get multi-tool up, ladle stamp, and then the carry capacity stuff, honestly, just so you can get more stamp level. Ooh, how's your anvil? Do you got all your points? I think so. Cool. Okay. Bubbles? Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Chat, what's wrong here? Chat, what is wrong here? Travi, I want to ask you a question. How long did it take you to push World 6? I don't know how long it took you to push World 6, Trappy. Looks fine to me. To get to it. No, to push from Sprouts to Samurai Guardians. Months? One and a half months. I can tell. Okay, chat. What's wrong here? Why is your power of try 1, try 2, and try 3 the exact same level as almost the exact same level as your warrior's rule bubble? I will not be allowing that one. Yeah, there's absolutely no way No Bubble Left Behind got that up to 433. No, that's absolutely not possible. This man had to have used atoms on this. There's no way. There's no way, man. Okay, so number one priority, use this 90% threshold right here. So get your Warrior's Rule, Archer, or Bust, or Mage's Best Bubble up to 450. Get the Molt Orange, Premagreens, and Ver Purple up to 270, I think is where 90% is. And then give a pass on your skilling bubble. So Hocus Shopus, getting that up. The Labrain Tools, getting Tree Sleeper up to 90. It's just to help with your prints because you're going to be nearing a point where hitting level 30 Atom Collider is realistically obtainable for you, and you're not going to be able to get to Boron level 30 without severe atom generation. If anything, I would suggest putting more focus on your warrior bubbles because prior to the meta was logs are a lot easier to get efficiency for, but right now with bravery, with the amount of mining efficiency you can get from that, you can get a lot more copper ore print than you can for logs. So I'd recommend getting more mining efficiency through the bravery monument, upgrading your warrior bubble, doing a reprint, getting more copper ore, and trying to get more atoms. And then your next big focus is going to be trying to get the superbit for gaming. So that means trying to get your snail up to a higher level. You're currently level 15. So level 15 snail, at this stage of the game, it is very achievable for you to hit 90Q red super bits. How? Bravery. Bravery gives you a straight multiplier to gaming bits. The shovel, getting a higher nugget, is going to help you get even more bits. 5 million is actually pretty good nugget size. If you are able to do gaming a little bit more, you can probably get a bigger nugget. You can probably get more gaming bit gain through the bravery monument. You can get the 90Q red super bit pretty easily, actually. Yeah, and you also get more no bubble left behind here, so it's a no-brainer. This is your next big grind, actually, is trying to get the 90Q red super bit. Getting this isotope discovery down here for plus 10 max level is going to give you a ton more atom collider, a ton more bonuses in the atom collider. Also, it's more tome points because the more atoms you spend in the tome, really does it like take days? Yes, it will. It will take days, but this increase to your account is one of the most important things in the game when you get to this stage. You're at the end of World 6, you push to Samurai Guardians, you almost have a billion kills on Samurai Guardians. This is your next big grind, is gaming. Trying to get this 90Q red super bit is extremely important. Is there a way to force a bigger nugget? Yes, Equinox. This metal detector upgrade right here, you're level 13? Hold on, you spent all of your Equinox points on metal detector before you did Equinox symbols? Hold on. So, hold on, you're complaining about gaming, but you spent all of your points on metal detector. Your tablet crashes when you do gaming because of lag. So why'd you upgrade metal detector here? Farming. I'll check this real quick. How many plots are you at? I actually have no idea. I think you've gotten all 160? I think you're at 160, yeah? Okay, so you're at 160, so you for sure have instant gaming. So, okay. Trappy, you have two options. You can do instant gaming, or you can do 5-second gaming. If you have... if you are struggling with crashing, then I would not do instant gaming. I do 5-second gaming. So I go anywhere but the World 5 world, like the actual world, like the town itself, and I would just do it on 5-second intervals. If you are able to do instant gaming on a different platform, I would do this and just sit here for like 10 minutes a day and just click on harvest, click on a chem, click on a nugget, click on harvest, click on your squirrel, click on harvest. You see when the nugget hits this position right here, you can click on another chem, dig another chemical, or dig another nugget. Click on your squirrel, upgrade speed, keep harvesting. It hit that section of the nugget, so you can click on the shovel again. Click on the squirrel, click on harvest. This is the cycle of gaming right now. This is what endgame looks like. If you want to get 90Q red super bits, this is what you need to do. If you're not here at Instant Gaming in World 5, what you need to do is you need to upgrade this upgrade right here. The fertilizer, the speed section right here. Getting that down even further, upgrading speed on your squirrel, turning on Kitsune and upgrading Kitsune for more speed. Make sure the Kitsune's got a smiley face. If it's sleeping, you need to delete all your crops. Make sure it's happy so it grows faster. You need Instant Gaming in order to actually be able to get a high nugget. It's going to take you, if you do like 10 minutes of this every single day, you can realistically get a higher nugget, push you into the zone of getting a higher nugget, getting the red super bit, getting the atoms unlocked, all that stuff. You're at 1.6 minutes full respawn. So you're nearing Instant Gaming, it sounds like. So I would spend a lot of your red bits on upgrading Kitsune, making sure it's on, and a lot of your points into the squirrel as well to get more acorns and upgrading plant growth speed. The more plant growth speed you have, the better it is for gaming because you'll be closer to achieving Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is a combination of farming, getting all the crops, getting high growth speed through acorns right here, and turning Kitsune on and upgrading it. Because if Kitsune's on, it'll make the plants grow faster. Way, way faster. And obviously Chemical would help a lot with this because Chemical just makes the shovel go by really, really fast. Anyways, it hits this position, you dig. Yeah. Anyways, this is what the cycle of gaming looks like at endgame. Once you have all the crops, Instant Gaming is your next big thing. There is a spreadsheet actually in the Discord I just posted, the tips and tricks to look at your gaming speed. I'd recommend looking at your JSON data, plugging it in there, and trying to do Instant Gaming. This only applies to World 5 town. If I go outside of the town, to here, for example, Break Plus LP, thank you so much. You see it doesn't regrow instantly. It takes 5 seconds for it to grow. So I'll wait for it to grow. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi. There you go, 5 seconds. 5 seconds outside of World 5 town is how fast it'll take for plants to grow. That's like the cap for it. If you go to World 5 town and go to the gaming console, actually, I think you could just click on gaming here. I think it'd work the same. Yeah, it works the same here. So it'll take 1 second. It'll take 1 second inside the World 5 town. So it goes infinitely faster inside of World 5 town. Fun fact. All right, let me take this character back to Tremor Worm so I can farm keys. Anyways, outside of World 5, Sprinkler always work even if it's empty. Does it really? Hold on. Oh, I gotta test this out. So empty right now. Oh yeah, that's right. I know about this. I just forgot about it. Yes, the sprinkler will make it grow. So I mean, if you want to vary your clicks, you can do that. But World 5 towns is just a lot faster and less inconvenient. Anyways, good little tip there. Thank you, GK Vert. Anyways, your farming's good. Oh man, what's happening here? Oh, did you just do a bean reset, I gather? Good, good. Good. Your farming's pretty cracked. For me, it's slower in World 5 town. That shouldn't be possible. Anyways, the other thing I'd recommend when it comes to alchemy, real quick, is definitely getting your Larry up, getting it past level 500. Oh, okay. So when you get more skilling efficiency through your mining efficiency through Bravery Monument, try to get an hourly click for Larry and clicking this whenever you can. Leveling up past 500 will actually give you an additional chance at an extra level. So in +2, you could potentially get a +3 level. Yeah, what Avalanche said. Getting Larry up past level 500 gives you a chance at +3 level. So I still recommend increasing Larry to like level 900 to 1,000, and then spending your atoms kind of elsewhere on the Warrior's Rule, Archer, Bust, Mage's Best level or something. If you want to atom click it, that's fine. If you want to hourly click it, that's even better. I'd recommend hourly clicking. If you can't do that, then using your atoms on it, I guess, is inefficient, but it's better than not doing it because it's just permanent bonus for your account if you just get this bubble up. Okay, the other next big grind for you is going to be using your ES and trying to get some of the World 6 monster materials up to level 13. So that includes the green leaf tea, that includes the gibbed drink, that includes royal cola. And then for trapping, I'd recommend trying to get your base critters up, so maxing the goosey glug vial first, because you can get base critters here. Additionally, there is shiny pet farming you could do as well for base critter. So here, Walking Stick and Octodars are actually a level 10, so good. You can, once you get these up to 15, the bonuses for meals, you can get the base critters up even further, so it makes it easier to get those critter vials up to level 13, just for more level 13 vials. And how's your refinery? Your refinery is pretty low. You're not auto-refining red or green, which is good. This just takes time. It's going to be a while till you actually have like really good speed in your refinery, but beyond this, make sure you're upgrading the red salts and the orange salts whenever you can. I would keep the spontaneity, explosive, purple, and Nola salts at the 10%, and just keep on upgrading redox salts to like level 100, and then you can reconsider actually leveling explosive salts even further, taking it off of 10% and just infinitely trying to upgrade it as well. Okay. Yeah, I think you just need more atom generation, so doing a reprint is what you want to do. Oh, man. Okay. I think you should reconsider. I think in your Equinox, what you should do is you should really try and upgrade Slow Roast Wiz so you can push tower defense a lot easier. I think getting your Clash of Clans up a lot further is going to help with your worship level specifically, because it tends to be the best for experience. Using your soul charge here for Clash of Clans give you more experience, allows you to push worship levels on your characters. You can equip higher skulls to get the AFK gain, the drop chance that the skulls provide you. Getting Clash of Clans up way higher. Also, do you even have all the prayers unlocked? You don't. Yeah, so you're missing this one right here. I mean, you don't equip this prayer like ever, but just upgrading it will give you more tome points. So just having it unlocked and having it maxed out is going to be really good for you. Okay, I mean, you are kind of splitting up your traps and your characters. I would stick every single person on the Goosey Glug right now, on the Honkers, so you can try to get that vial up to 13. The faster you get base critters, the faster these traps are going to go. And make sure when you place your traps, you go on your Beastmaster, because he has the highest amount of critter efficiency and the highest amount of trapping gains that you can possibly get. So doing it on your Beastmaster with as much trapping efficiency and as much critter gain as you possibly can, with all the talents maxed out where you can, and trying to place your traps for the Honker Vial specifically, or the Honkers, so you can try to get that vial up to 13. And then work on, in order, you know, the crabs, the blobfish, and then turtle, whatever's the order. I can't remember. Unlocking meals, it seems like. Okay, I mean, cooking is unfortunately right now, it's just no meal left behind for you. Yeah, Beastmasters for Critter, V-Man for Trapping EXP. Correct. So a little bit controversial. I would recommend grinding for level 90. So the Bravery Monument will give you a multiplier to cooking speed. So you can rely on that to try to get more cooking speed. Your second Blood Berserker is where your chows are going to come into place. Okay. So you have actually 3 monsters you can still super chow relatively easily. The Troll Playgrounds, you just need to stick your second Blood Berserker there to get the super chows on this. This will give you a multiplier to meal cooking speed. Really good. I recommend sticking your character here, then actually using candies in the roots to get the super chow here. If you don't know, and I think you probably do. Thanks, Lava. Is the second BB the last you made or the lower level? It's the last you made. So for me, this character, or this account, I have the first Blood Berserker on the first slot, the second Blood Berserker on the second slot. So if you guys don't know, the way Super Chows work is it has to be on the second Blood Berserker if you have two of them. If you have one, it doesn't apply to you. You go on your first Blood Berserker. If you have two, you need to do Super Chows on your second one, otherwise they do not count. Does it depend on the platform? No. Lava changed this a few months ago to where it's always the second Blood Berserker. It's always the second Blood Berserker. Unless it's still bugged, then it would depend on the platform, and it might be first if you're on mobile and second if you're on PC. Regardless, do your Super Chows on your second Blood Berserker, because I think it's the second one. Anyways, so your second Blood Berserker in the order you made it is the one you want to do Super Chows on. So back to, Zows and Chows don't count. It only counts for Super Chows. So the roots is this map right here, where the Acorn Assault's tower defense is. This one singular monster that spawns here counts as a Super Chow. So you can actually take a candy here, use the candy, get to the 100 million kills you have here, and it counts independently for your Super Chows. So you can get an extra 1.1x multiplier to meal cooking speed by candying that monster right there. Anyways, that's what this was referring to. If you hover over it, you see that it says the roots. That's what that nutto is. That's that one right there. So my advice is do it on the second Blood Berserker. Final answer. The other mobs you see here, the Meals Crypt, the Mummy Memorial, Equinox Valley, don't worry about these. These are, for all intents and purposes, unchowable, unsuper chowable for you. Okay? Don't worry about these. They are technically super chowable. Just please don't do it. These ones right here, Troll Playground, Edge of Valley, the roots, they are possible. You could also stick your Blood Berserker here in AFK. Up to you. You can use candy, you can AFK, do whatever you want. Good. Like to see that next. Breeding. How's breeding? Obviously, I have all the meals unlocked and everything. How's the tome? Unfortunately, not an end gamer in this Discord here. Only 8 trophies found. How's your slab doing? Okay. Unironically, I recommend a slab grind. You have a lot of easy things here, I think. What do I consider easy? Sanic Ring. This is insanely easy at your stage of the game. I would recommend, so the way this ring works is there's a constellation where you have to equip it. Even if you have infinite star signs, you have to equip it. This one right here. Every monster you kill gives you a chance to drop this Sanic Ring. I'd recommend doing this on Bubo because it's really, really fast to do it on Bubo. It'd probably take you a few hours of active AFK. To get that ring, you need to equip it if you have star signs, so you can actually get affected by the drop chance. But yeah, this one's really easy. The Frisbee ring, I don't remember where this is from, but some of these are like really are just craftable, killing the bosses. Yeah, a lot of these are just crafting resources. Like you can make the Ephon ribcage, the member hoodie, Damascus plate, evergreen wraps, elegantine roads, cheeser body armor, Ephont Epilium. This is a quest item, I think. You have some of these, so you need to drop it on the ground and pick it up. If you have not done that, then you can't slab it. Sometimes it's buggy, you need to do it twice. Secret map, for example. Very easy. Buy it, drop it on the ground, pick it up. It might be bugged. You may not have dropped it and picked it up. Party dungeon. You could definitely do some party dungeon and get some of these out of the way. Some of these bags are really easily craftable, so crafting them, dropping it on the ground, picking it up, killing some bosses for their items. These obols, the way obols work is you need to craft them and like reconfigure the stats and then keeping in your inventory for like another day, and then it'll eventually disappear off the menu. Obols are weird. But yeah, an obol grind was definitely going to help you with your account because it provides you with a lot of skilling efficiency. Actually, what does Slab even provide you with? I can't even remember. Damage, divinity gain, jade, essence gain, bits, sailing speed. Talking about bits? Slab? Sailing speed if you're struggling with sailing, which we'll talk about in a second. All right, let's look at sailing. You're all done with sailing. All right, never mind. Ah. Lots of mining efficiency. Lots of cooking speed. Lots of gaming bit gain. Yeah, I mean, with how much gaming bit gain you have on this character, on this account, you should realistically be able to get the 90 key red super bit. You're at the Justice Monument. Ooh, you need some more engineer. Okay, so you have measure level 10. If it seems like all of your opals into engineer, which is good. I want to say that this right here is where it caps out. Is where engineer caps out. Level 17 is the final level that you need to get to the +1 harp string, the eye string, the last bucket, the 7th bucket, white amplifier, all that stuff. Your farming's already cracked into that. Ooh, you have a lot of double lotuses on your characters. I wouldn't do this many. I would stick to 4 characters, like your last 4 characters as the double lotus characters, and everyone else has a rosary and veil. You're just running into some diminishing returns by having so many double lotuses. I mean, I think this setup is fine if you're like mastery 3, but I think you can be just fine with a 4 double lotus flower setup. What you need to do... No, the Smoke Bomb and Lotus don't multiply the same way that Veil and Rosary do. Double Lotus is actually better. So what you need to do instead, what floor are you on? What you should do is you need more stealth from the Aquamarine gemstone. So you need to go farm this gemstone more to 10k, if it's not already. Oh. Speaking of sneaking. Getting this gemstone to 10,000 right here is what you should aim for. This stealth percent is huge. I would also... How are you dying? I don't understand how you're dying. Now, when you say characters that die, do you mean like their sneak percentage is above 0%, or do you mean that they're like at 100%? Either way, you can go farm that Aquamarine even more. Also, your gemstone 4 is really low. %, set up on 3 characters, 100% on all Lotus. Wait. didn't say all Lotus. 4 characters on double Lotus, and then everyone else on Rosary Veil. Oh, you mean those characters that have Lotus have 100%? Okay, well, I mean, yeah, the 100% is fine. Being below like 70% detection rate is completely fine. It's not as bad as you think. Yeah, okay. So what you should do is you need to farm more of the Aquamarine Gemstone. Get this to 10,000. Secondly, Gemstone 4 is the other thing you should aim for, because eventually this gold charm bonus is going to give you a ton of stealth. There is eventually, I think in Mastery 2 later, there is this gold charm right here gives you a lot of stealth, which again scales with the gold charm bonus that you see here. Let me zoom in so you guys can actually see this. This gold charm bonus is going to kick in huge. It's going to give you a ton of stealth, and eventually is going to mean you get more your actions performing faster, more nunchuck damage, more charm bonus, more cost reduction, jade coin, exp, etc. All that stuff. This eventually, when you unlock it, is going to really open a door for sneaking a lot. Well, unironically, actually going to open a door for you. But it's going to give you a lot of stealth. The big grind for you right now is 10k on the Aquamarine Gemstone. 10k on Jade Coin if you can is nice, but the big thing to aim for is actually the Gold Charm bonus, because Gold Charm bonus will apply to almost all the stats you have in sneaking eventually. So that's what you should aim for, is getting this gemstone to 10,000. Not 10,000%, but just 10k on the gemstone. Stuck on Glass Cannon, classic. All right, Beanstalk. You need some World 1 gold food farming, World 6 gold food farming, World 3 gold food farming. This actually is a really good gold food, the golden cheese. If you want to take your DK over to Blood Bones and do this, it's actually really, really good. What was that? I didn't see your character's gear, which I think is the only other thing I wanted to check. Let's see. This character doesn't have any keychains or anything. All right, tools are a little all over the place, but I see you're working on them. I don't want to see void gear on your characters. I would try to get this up to Marble Glass if you can, especially at this stage of the game. Also, why do you have food? It's scary that you have food on your characters. I would swap out some food for some more gold cheese on your characters. Just like all the advice I give other characters, other people with their accounts specifically for golden hamster gummies, I would split the gold cheese across all your characters, because the more AFK games you select on everyone, the more your shrines will level up. So splitting this up across all your characters is going to give you more of a benefit than getting it on one character. The other thing is that I'd like to see you do is try to get to World 4 Gene Splicer on every single person, just so you can get more weapon power, more all stats, more defense. And Marble Glass tools, like I said, is something you should aim for. Obols? Maybe some obol farming. I would get on the grind for doing some obols. Trying to get skilling ones from Alchemy. So the catching, the mining, the fishing. Is fishing part of that? Chopping I know is. I don't know about fishing. I think fishing you can farm. World 2. But definitely getting skilling obols. The hexagon and the sparkle should be the boss or mini boss obols. So slush, hexagon obol, and the sparkle Kruk obol is what you should aim for. It's like in this one right here. There it is. Drop rate, good. Ooh, bubble levels are just low overall. Okay. Do the drop rate items for Rift stack? Drop rate items for Rift? What drop rate items for Rift? The Moonstones. What do you want about? Meteorite. Rift? Oh. Are you talking about the obols? For like random events? From sneaking. Oh, got it. Okay. I would stick with one meteorite on your characters. Like one and then like a rosary. That's what I'm doing to farm it. I think the item find chance also has diminishing returns, so your sneaking is more important at some point. But yeah, having one meteorite on your finding characters is good. Okay, well, I mean, if you want to put 2 on there, it's yeah. If you 0% detection with 2 meteorites, then it's fine. I think it does suffer from diminishing returns, but if you are able to rock with 2, then that's fine. Okay. The one last thing I do want to mention is if once you get your World 5 monsters eclipsed, you get better boss multi-kill per tier. And you upgrade the measure a little bit more, I would farm the Gloomy Cavern a little bit more so you can get this statue up to like level 150. Level 150 will give you, is going to start suffering for some pretty heavy diminishing returns. And that should be a good stopping point for the statue. Just getting this up makes everything about your account look so much easier. Like it'll even give you better stealth. So if you're struggling with stealth, great way to get it. It also gives you more white essence generation and farming EXP, and farming, like you mentioned, not only increases your meal cooking speed, crop evo chance, but it also increases your stealth as well because of the land ranks. So I'll leave you off with that. You have a lot to work on, specifically farming-wise, getting the gemstone farmed up, getting the statue farmed up a little bit, getting your alchemy bubbles up, trying to spend more clicks into Larry, trying to get that bubble up, as well as generally just the bravery statue, looking out for specific bonuses and working on the 90Q red super bit is going to be very helpful. So good luck, Trappy. Have a great time. As always, I'll see you in the Discord. I know you're kind of there here and there, so I'll give you a shout out whenever I see you. So thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the account. Great review. Overall, general good account. Have a great day, man. Bye-bye.